So Basil Hayden and Old Granddad, both are from the same mash bill, same distillery, same proof, but Basil Hayden is almost twice the price. I want to find out, is it just because of the fancy bottle? People say that the Basil Hayden is lighter, but if it's coming from the same stuff, could it just be that they're tasting a barrel, and if it's light, they give it to Basil Hayden brand, and if it's a little stronger, they give it to the Old Granddad brand? I don't know. So I'm gonna blind taste test them with a third. This third one is from my samples. The filters are, it's an 80 to 90 proof bourbon. Other than that, I don't know what it is. The Basil Hayden cost me $34. Old Granddad only cost me $19. It could be because of this fancy banded bottle, and it actually has a cork. Synthetic, but still good. I'll pour them, one in each, mark them and mix them up, and then I will just find out what they taste like without any preconceptions of how much it cost, or this one, I don't even know what it is, so it'll keep me on my toes. I decided to go with something 80 to 90 proof to keep it, equal to the 80 proof of those. Just gonna spin this till I don't know which one is which. All right, now they are mixed up. I don't know which is which. I'm going to taste and smell them, let you know what I think about them. But these are all low proof bourbons, and honestly for me, the low proof bourbons are the most difficult to tell the difference between, because they really kind of do taste the same. Sometimes there's just like one or two things I could pick out different about them. And if these are similar, I might not be able to, and I'll tell you if I can't. Like this first one, it just smells like really cheap bourbon to me. Doesn't smell bad. It's just kind of light on the scent. Doesn't even smell that sweet. Just a kind of like bland bourbon. But also, always the first one smells and tastes a little bland till I can compare them to others. There's nothing bad about it. This one is just, it's a standard bourbon. It kind of has a longer finish than I would expect from an 80 proofer. There's no flavors in there that I disagree with, so I think it's good. This one smells a little sweeter. That's kind of the only difference. Pretty much smells the same. This one is difficult. This kind of tastes the same as that. A little more like oak up front, a little shorter finish maybe. I'm getting a little very late cinnamon on the finish. I really gotta try this first one again because it kind of tastes the same. The texture of this is a little thinner, and this is a little thicker, oily almost. All right, I'm hoping I could taste something different about this last one. This one has a slight fruity scent to it and like less spices. These have kind of a spice scent flavor. This one is the odd one out, and it's a lighter flavor. It has almost no flavor when you first put it in your mouth, and then it just builds and slightly builds into a finish. It is also a little thicker, similar to the middle one. I don't know if it's a light flavor because this is Basil Hayden, or if this is something like Ancient Age. Something just really light and young, cheap. Second time through is when all the scents and flavors come up to me. I don't know if it's because my tongue gets acclimated or if it's something else, but I always taste and smells better or more the second time through. It was very light that time. This is more oaky. These are all so similar. I wish I random picked something that was different. I still feel like this is the odd one out. There's a slightly different scent to it. Slightly sour, maybe a different yeast or something. These are just breaking my brain though, because it's like they're all the same thing. I remember Basil Hayden being light on the flavor, and I'm not getting something extremely light compared to the other ones. That's light. It's got a little more flavor, and that cinnamon stronger finish is a little nice. This is the lightest flavor, and I am having a hard time figuring out which I like better, that or this. This last one, it has a slight flavor in there that I don't enjoy, but it also has a nicer flavor in there that I do enjoy. And this one just has lack of flavor. I think this is the hardest blind that I have ever done. I think I was able to pick out differences in vodka last week easier than I am able to pick out differences in these bourbons. At least none of them are bad. There was a slight flavor in this that I didn't enjoy, but other than that, they're all at least decent. Let me write down my ratings for them and we will reveal them. All right, I just moved them out of the way, but I want to guess which was which. I think that first one was Basil Hayden. I think the second one was Old Granddad. And the last one was the odd one out. Which could that be? Could be something like Buffalo Trace, maybe? I think Buffalo Trace is really light. I'm not that much of a fan of it. The third place was Basil Hayden. I gave that a score of 54. It's still decent, but at its price, I don't know. I wouldn't go there. So now second place, I gave a score of 56. That was whatever this is. And I gotta look it up. That makes sense. It is Four Roses. Not really a fan. It is also very light on the flavor. So Four Roses and Basil Hayden. Very similar, which leaves us first place, the Old Granddad, the cheapest of them. It does have more flavor than the Basil Hayden. I say I gave it a score of 62. This one is good. These two are decent. I guess my suggestion to you is if you are looking for something a little light on the flavor, a little easier to sip on, maybe go with the Four Roses. It's cheaper than the Basil Hayden. And if you want something that's just cheap and it's actually better, go with the Old Granddad. This is reminding me of the blind I just did, the best bourbon under $20, and 2 of these were in there, but there was also 3 more. You can watch that here, and I will see you next time.